Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Joe from Fandroid. It's the end of the week, and you know what that means. We've got 5 more apps for you to download this week. Let's check it out. Focuseye or Focusi, however you say it, this is an app that's supposed to help you focus for however long you need it. So this is all the app is. You just put in a time. So let's say I want to focus without distraction for 15 minutes. And what it does is it uses screen pinning, and so you give it access, and now this app is pinned. And if you don't know what screen pinning is, basically you can't leave this app unless you use the back and multi button at the same time. And so you're pinned into this app for 15 minutes, and it takes over the notification bar, so you're not going to get any notifications, you're not going to get any vibration, ringtone, anything like that. Everything is completely blocked for 15 minutes, and then when you're done, it'll remove the pin and you'll be able to see everything that you missed while you were focusing. So if you find that you really need to get distractions away, you want to focus on something without your phone, this is a good app to use. DailyDo is a third-party launcher that is geared heavily towards productivity. So you can see right here on the home screen, your calendar is always on the bottom of the screen. Just a swipe up, you can see everything that's in your calendar. So you've always got that right there to remind you what's coming up. You also have a dock right here, which you can add more icons to if you swipe to the left or the right. And if you swipe up, here's your traditional app drawer like you would usually see. Now if you swipe to the right, we have widgets. You can do full screen widgets here. So here's a weather widget I have. Here's a Twitter widget. You can add widgets here, and then you can see those without going into the app. If you swipe to the other direction, you can put your favorite contacts here, so you can quickly jump into a phone call, text, and email, whatever you have to do. You have a search bar on top like you normally would see. You can also do a voice search there. So this is a great launcher if you are really heavily focused on productivity. Maybe you just use this launcher while you're at work or something like that. But if you want to have all this stuff at a fingertip away, this is a good app. It's called DailyDo Launcher. Paid App Gone Free is a pretty self-explanatory app. All it does is it lets you know when paid apps have gone free. And every day there's a new list. So this is basically just a web wrapper for a website here that posts these lists. But the nice thing about having it in an app is you can get a notification every day. So when a new one of these lists come in, you'll get notified. You can go check it out and see if there's any good apps to check out that are free for a short time. So if you like app deals, give this one a try. Infinity Merge is kind of like Threes or 2048, but instead of numbers, it's shapes. So when we get into the game here, you'll see that when you swipe your finger, all the shapes will move in that direction all the way across, and you can see the red combined with red, and now I have these orange shapes. The shapes also have dots on them, so you can see the numbers as well. So if I go up, I can combine those orange ones. Now I have a triangle. I'll begin to combine the red. And that's the idea. You just combine these shapes and they get bigger and bigger. They create more shapes with different colors. And you go pretty much until you can't make any more moves, and then that will be your high score. So you just want to try and see how big of a shape, how big of a number that you can create before running out of moves. It's really fun. There are a couple different game modes. It's called Infinity Merge. Ballium is a game that's basically bowling in space. So I'll show you what I mean by that. You're gonna see these lanes. Now this is a pretty easy one. This starts it off as just a straight lane. And all you do is you tap where you want the ball to go. And this was a straight shot, so I don't have to move the ball. But you can swerve the ball by swiping your finger in that direction. So we get to the next lane here, which will probably be a little bit more difficult. I scored a 9 on that one. And so now we have a little bit of a curve. This one curves to the right. So I'm gonna tap right here, and then I'm gonna swipe to try to get to curve, and I curved it too much. I missed the pins completely. Let's try that one more time. Right now, there we go. So I got a couple on my second throw, and now I move on to the next row. And this is just bowling. So you go through all these frames, see what kind of score you can get. You can see on this one, there's these little ramps that if you hit, your ball will shoot up in the air like that. Still got some pins, so you can use that to your advantage. And these lanes they get kind of hard. Some of them have big hills and ramps. Some of them aren't connected, so you got to ramp over to the other side. There's obstacles all the way. So here's one that has a really big jump. I'm just gonna try to do a straight shot. There, I got all of them but 2 actually. See if I can get right down the middle. I'm gonna have to curve it. Nice, picked up the spare. So then you just go through all the frames and then you get your score. And so this is called Bolium. If you like bowling, you like space, it's a good game. And that's our list for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed these apps and games. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, leave those as well. But in the meantime, you can check out this playlist for other apps and games and subscribe to the Phandroid channel for more videos like this. We'll see you next time.